Chance Bond KODI. I'm here with senior, 18-year-old, the 18U part of that, Jace Jarrett for the Cody Cubs. Catching this last couple of games, but a man of many talents. Let's get into that game against Lewiston a little bit. I thought the top of that lineup, your first seven, you boys were raking, man. Talk about that, and you set the table on that, being able to get on it, and everybody else kind of behind you, just kind of following suit.
Yeah, we worked, or our at-bats were all really good, well run this weekend, but it was kind of just that, I don't know, losing that state championship to Powell last year. We all all winter, we were all at the indoor during workouts, all hitting. It was really focused all winter, and then our practices are like in the cages, on the field hitting has all been had a really good focus. So I don't know, I think that definitely translated into those games.
Well, I thought that, again, through the setting the table, we talked about this, being the leadoff hitter on that. I think you were on base 7 of the 8 times that you were up to bat. I mean, that's exactly what you want out of it. Just find a way to get on, and get yourself in some runs. I also think you scored 6 or 7 runs as well. Talk about that, is that role and understanding that role.
Yeah, I've always just had I don't want to try to toot my own horn, but I've always had like a pretty good eye. I've always been able to pick up pitches out of pitcher's hand semi-quick. So being able to do that helps with just getting on base anyway, drawing a walk or getting a hit or laying down a bunt, anything.
So secondly, I want to change the gears on that. It's as a baseball fan myself, it pops out at me pretty quickly that you wear the number 42. Talk about that and what that means to you.
So when I was a kid, the movie 42, the Jackie Robinson documentary came out, and it's just been my favorite movie ever since. And I just try to model my game after his. He's my favorite player of all time, and I think he's one of the most respected players of all time. So,
absolutely. Again, it stuck out at me pretty quick that you're wearing 42. You look at this team now, this season. The beginning of it is pretty stacked, almost against you. I mean, it's a tough school, tough haul on that. Is that a lot of Montana teams in that? Talk about the top of your schedule.
Yeah, so early in the year, we always like to play a lot out-of-state teams. We don't really like we love playing our Wyoming teams like Powell, Lovell. Everyone gives us good competition, but we like playing out-of-state teams because it just shows something different. Sometimes you'll see better pitching, sometimes you'll see worse pitching, but all of it helps you seeing someone different. And usually in Montana, there's kind of a different style of play. It's a lot more fast-paced. It's just a lot of different people, and it's always fun to play them.
So you're also looking at the strategy of this team. You got, like you said, Dom, who we just talked to a little bit earlier. You got a lot of the guys that are in your lineup also. I mean, you guys see the ball really, really well. You say that goes back to your indoor cages time.
Yeah, Coach White does a really good job all winter. It's right when the new year hits, he sends out a Happy New Year text, and he says, we're going to get to work in about 2 weeks. So everyone showed up to that, and it was awesome all year. Eli, Trey, and I would try to get there as much as possible after basketball practice, but there's always 15-plus kids there, and it was awesome to see that.
So this is the last year you wear the Cubs uniform. You also finished your whole senior season with that. Going into this, your senior year, you said you've already got a mindset and a mentality. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of not like a revenge mentality, but we just kind of want to get what we know is ours. We want to get that back.
So you can put a road sign up too?
Yeah, yep. I don't know, we're not big fans of them over there. They're not big fans of us, right. But I don't know, they're really good this year, but I think we're just as good, if not better, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll let you get back to practice. Thanks a lot, Jace.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.